Hello everyone, and welcome back to our backyard garden. Today I want to make an update video. This is part 2 to our video, the world's easiest plant to grow and propagate. So what you're looking at are some of my Plumeria. Plumeria are flowers slash tree kind of plant. They're extremely easy to grow, and you shouldn't have to buy them. And this is one of my plants on the list, that plant you should never have to buy. At any rate, let's go back and look at some of the plant and see how they develop. So the first one's in the 5-gallon container. This one has grown nicely in terms of the leaf development. It's just beautiful. And I have this one here on a I call it a tripod. It's come up to 3 stems, and then the second layer with 3 stems. So it's just beautiful layering, and the plants developed really nice. Now at the beginning, when you first put them into the pot, you definitely don't want to water them too much, because if they don't grow, if root have not developed yet, they could rot. The stem could rot, and that's over. And remember, the plant itself, the stem itself, do not need any kind of soil to grow. As long as you put the stem or the branch out away from the sun in a dry and cool environment, and they will stay viable until you're ready to plant them the following season. Kind of like this guy here, you see that? I think it's still okay. It looks like it's okay, but you never know. And here I want to show you 2 examples. Look at this one in the 5-gallon, and it's starting to grow. You can see that, and the stem, when you pressed on them, they're still firm and full with fullness. And now this guy here, I think it's definitely game over for this guy in the 1-gallon. This one here, as you press on them, look, and you can tell they're drying out and they're hollow, so they're done. So this guy is pretty much done. All right, but you know, one of them actually fell off already. See that? Because it went through the heat wave, and it just got toast. And this one, you can see here, this stem here, it's pretty much done also. This one right here. So be careful when you first starting them out. Make sure to leave them in a very nice and cool place to allow them to develop the roots and the leaves come out. And once they do that, you can place them in a nice sunny spot, but not extreme heat, like over 100 degrees, and they will dry out and they will die. So the one in the back, this one here, when I first put them in the container, the flower buds are actually already developing, and as you can see, it's blooming. It's just beautiful. Same with this one here, and the flower is already done. And look at that, you can see that. So far I have a pretty much 100% success rate in terms of propagating this plant. This too, on the other hand, it was doing just fine, but because I left them out in the sun, and that week, back in, I think July, I believe, it was 116 degrees, and sure enough, the plant, you know, would not survive. Most plants would probably be dead with that kind of heat. So again, this is Plumeria. It's the world's easiest plant to grow and propagate, and you definitely do not need to buy them if you want to grow them. Just take a little patience. Ask your neighbor if they have a tree, and you can just break off the branch and leave that branch in a nice and dry, cool place until the following season, until you're ready to plant them. Alrighty, and that's it for our video for today. And if you have any questions, please post a comment or question for me. And thank you for watching. Happy gardening.